Hello everyone, my name is Brittany. Thank you for choosing to watch our video series on multiple linear regression with interaction. In this 5-part video series, our group will teach you about the theory of multiple linear regression and walk you through an example using R. In this video, I will provide you an outline of what we will be covering and give a brief preview of our topic. In video 2, Katie will introduce you to our dataset. In video 3, Griselda will teach you about the theory and introduce you to our model. In video 4, Yamini will walk you through some of the assumptions associated with multiple linear regression. And finally, in video 5, we will pull it all together and give you a wrap-up of all the information we have covered. Multiple linear regression with interaction is a very important statistical tool. It allows us to see if there's a relationship between the predictor variables or the X variables. It also allows us to test more hypotheses. This in turn will allow us to create a more accurate regression model. Linear regression is a way for us to model a response variables relationship with a predictor variable or variables. Looking at the model here, the X is the predictor variable, something we already know, and the Y is the response variable. Our goal is to find good estimates for the betas, which are unknown. We hope to be able to use this model to make conclusions or make predictions about how the data will act. Simple linear regression only has one X and one Y variable. Now let's consider what would happen if we have two predictor variables or two X's. Many of the same principles apply as in simple linear regression, except now our response variable y is dependent on two or more independent variables or x's. Once again, our goal is to estimate the betas. Now there's just more betas to estimate. In this model, we have two x's, but multiple linear regression can be extended to include as many x's as we need to create an accurate model. We can even add something called an interaction variable, which we will describe in more detail in future videos. To demonstrate some of the fundamentals of multiple linear regression with interaction, we will be using car data with variables like mpg or miles per gallon, horsepower, and car weight. We will use R to see if we can model the data with multiple linear regression and see if there might be some interactions between the variables. By the end of this video series, you will learn the fundamentals of multiple linear regression with interaction. Tune in to our next video where Katie will teach us a little bit more about the car dataset we will be using and teach us how to code in R.